The gift of administration is the divine ability to organize people, tasks, information, finances, resources, and timelines with exceptional quality. Exceptional quality. The individual finds joy and fulfillment in bringing together events, setting goals, and meeting targets for the benefit of God, self, and others. So this person with this gift, oh my gosh, they love to organize meetings. They love to set timelines and KPIs and all these things. They just love it. They love paper and book and pens, and they like diaries, and they will write up and take. They a gift of administration. They're very organized. It's a very organized person, right? If they want to do an event, they setting things out. Okay, these are the people who will be here. Where's the budget? What we doing? Where's the venue? This is this organized person, the gift of administration. Praise God. So Nehemiah is one who possessed the gift of administration in the reconstruction of the wall of Jerusalem. So if you read the book of Nehemiah, you will realize that Nehemiah had that gift of administration to get the resources, people, and to protect the wall of Jerusalem while they were building it. So he had that gift to organize things in order to meet the goal of building the wall of Jerusalem, well, rebuilding it, because after it was destroyed, when he heard the news. So this is, if you read that, you will realize the gift coming out there to organize people, resources, and everything that was needed to accomplish the reconstruction of the wall. Praise God. So what are some issues when it comes to administration? The first one is difficulty recovering from imperfection. The person with the gift of administration will find it difficult to recover when things don't go perfectly right. That person will go into a mood. That person will have difficulty recovering when things don't go according to schedule, according to time, according to everything falling in purpose. They're going to have a problem there because, again, the heart, perfection, fear of rejection. These are some of the things that happening in the heart that is causing the person to have that problem to recover. Because they're going to see themselves, or they're going to think others are looking at them in a particular way as failures, as people who can't meet certain needs, certain targets, right? They will look incompetent. So that person will, the gift of administration will have difficulty dealing with imperfections or things not going according to plan. They have to know how to manage that and to mitigate that. Okay, if this don't go this way, how can I improvise? What can I do if this happens? How can I recover? How can I still make things work out in a particular way? And this is where the work in the heart needs to happen. So the person had to deal with the fears and the perfectionism, and they had to deal with the rejection and fear of failure. They had to deal with these things that will cause the gift now to come out in a good way, in a healthy way, right? That will be beneficial for all. So often place unrealistic expectation on others. Because they are so organized, they expect others to be organized too. They could put unrealistic expectation on others because they are of that high level and always want to produce good, always want to produce a certain level, a certain outcome. They may put extra pressure or unrealistic expectations on other people in the process. So that person that administration gift person have to be mindful of that. They must recognize the limits of others. They must recognize that they are not them. They must recognize these things so that they could effectively work with the person's strengths and recognize their weaknesses. And this is what sometimes don't happen. Utilize part of the gift of administration is recognizing the strengths and weaknesses in others that you could utilize it in the best possible way. But because this person's strength is not your strength, we're not supposed to put that unrealistic expectation now on that person. Not saying they can't grow, they can't improve, yes. But you must recognize that is the person is not you. Right? They may need a little more push, they may need a little more pruning in that area, they might have to mature a little more. These are the things the administration need to recognize. Relationships can become heavily robotic and systematic. Your friendships and your relationship could become more of a system. Your relationship with your spouse, your friends is like, okay, we could only meet on Fridays, we could only meet on this day, is when I get paid, so it's no kind of organic interaction. Everything could now be built upon a system or a time slot. And this could be a problem with the person with the gift of administration, because they always put in order in everything. Even to love the person, even to express love is our order. I could only show you this love on a Thursday. Is not like things are allowed to find a balance. Now it's good to have a system in place for certain things, but love is messy. Love is organic. It's not a system thing. So it's finding that balance too in the midst of trying to keep order or trying to have your relationship in a box. Right? So that person had to find that balance there with the gift of administration.